Well, we'll stick around, man, and see what you guys can do this season, especially against Florida State. I mean, that's the bar that I'm looking for.
Five in a row, ain't that right, Pink?
Might be.
Might be five in a row. Five in a row, four different quarterbacks. That's
I,
what we're looking for.
I ain't worried about it.
Keith, I guess these are two similar questions here. So we all know it's been a while
Yeah,
since the Hurricanes' dominance. Okay.
yeah.
Now, when we're younger, growing up, you see something like that, and it's like, wow, this is crazy. You got all of this talent on the field. I'm going to be a fan of this team.
hmm
How long are you going to ride this train of below mediocrity when you grew up watching fucking dominance? That's why you originally liked the team. Number two, the second question is to that on the same lines. Where did it all go wrong? Because
Okay.
Miami is similar to USC. Like at some point, there's a fucking point where something went incredibly wrong, where it's just the whole trajectory
Fell off.
changed.
hmm
It just fell off.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
So go ahead.
Your first question. I'm a Magic fan, so
You're used to the
I
Magic.
mean, I'm kind of used to teams being terrible and still having to root for them.
He,
So I
he,
mean,
he's riding the train to the grave.
yeah, like I'm gonna ride until the wheels fall off. So as long as we got a football and basketball program, I'm gonna rock with my team. Now, as far as
I gotta ask you though. Like, all right, I went to Florida State.
Mhm.
I was there for 7 years. Like I literally kind of regard the team as my kid. Like
Yeah.
like as much as I sometimes don't want to deal with them, I'm still, compelled to watch. Even when it sucks. But like you didn't go to UM. Like you could run if you want.
That's a
Like
fact.
what prevents you, man?
I don't know. I'm just loyal. Like I just rock my squad. I really didn't have much of a choice to be a UM fan. My pops was a UM fan, so
Okay.
I've been watching them since I was a little one. My kids watch them with me, so I mean, I'm really stuck in this thing.
Have you
Oh,
have your kids ever watched like a disappointing game and go, Dad, why does our team suck?
nah. I mean, we crazy enough. A couple years ago, we did go down to the Georgia Tech game for our first game ever
Okay.
live, and we ended up losing that game. So
Oh,
that was
jeez.
pretty disappointing. And I think that was Manny's first year head coach. Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Okay.
But to answer your second question, I mean, we have ours on file. What went wrong?
Mm.
Shapiro, one of the guys who was a booster,
Oh,
he
Neville Shapiro. Yeah.
yeah, he got caught up in some stuff. He wanted UM to help him out because he gave so much money to the program and stuff, and we were like, "Nah, we're not touching that."
Mm.
And he got some jail time. He decided to snitch on the whole program. So
Yeah.
that's where it all fell off with us, where
Okay.
we got all the penalties. They were threatening to give us a death penalty.
Right.
They took scholarships and all
What,
kind of different stuff.
what year did that stuff go down? I can't remember.
Ooh, I think it was '06,
Okay.
'06, '07, somewhere around there.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, after that, we got new people in the administration, and I feel like they are afraid of going back to that. So I don't think they are aggressive enough in their hiring of coaches. I don't even think they really care, honestly, about the football program as much as we used to, because we got other stuff going on. Like, they don't really care too much. So I don't think they're going to put in the necessary money it's going to take to go get one of these top-notch coaches.
Right.
We're going to have to go get a guy who's young, hungry, and build him up, which hasn't worked.
And
Even a little
that's really the playbook for Manny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean he was again a successful defensive coordinator, younger guy, not a huge pedigree, probably in big terms affordable, and they're rolling a dice and hoping they get something big there. And then with Rick, his predecessor, it was really just a move to establish, a good coach with a good name who was on the back end of his career and probably affordable in that circumstance.
Yeah.
And he had time, and he played at the U before he coached at FSU. So
exactly.
You had that connection there too. So.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know. It depends on what Manny can do. I don't see if Manny fails, we gonna be stuck for a long time. for a pretty long time.
Well, we'll stick around, man, and see what you guys can do this season, especially against Florida State. I mean, that's the bar that I'm looking for.
5 in a row, ain't that right, Pink?
Might be.
Might be 5 in a row. 5 in a row, 4 different quarterbacks. That's what we're looking for.
I ain't worried about it.
All right, man. Once again, it's Edits by Keys. You can get with him, man. He edits very, very well. He does our show. He's all over the place doing sports, but don't just – it's more than sports, man. You need him for a bar mitzvah. You need him for a wedding. You need him for anything, man.
Some boudoir photographs.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You can get him.
Yeah, I'm trying to be versatile, man.
Strippers are using edit reels now.
Keys,
so, hey.
Did you hear that?
So,
Keys,
I can make it happen.
I hope you can. Bring on the strippers, ladies, if you're out there. Even if you want to be a fake stripper and just please your man.
That's right.
Hey, man, whatever works.
Or please your stable of men, whatever you got going on.
Whatever works. If they can book it, I'll make it happen.
All right, then we'll catch you, Keith.
I appreciate y'all.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. So you got the Miami Hurricanes. I mean, that was a hell of a first week matchup. I don't advise any team that is like on the cusp of trying to become a better program to book Miami as the first. I mean, to book Alabama as the first week. But hey,
there's no good way to do that.
No,
because if you're that team like that, like with Miami, that's kind of got some aspirations, it's hugely deflating to get spanked in week one.
Yeah,
and if you're like a legitimate title contender, you'd rather play Alabama in the Final Four than on week one. So there's no upside to that. It's a very rare, combination that's like, hey, playing Alabama is really good for us. I mean, our true downfall, there was decay in our program, but our true downfall was playing Alabama game one.
Yeah.
We lost that game. We were, I think, number 3 at the time. They were number 1. Close game into the fourth quarter. They pulled away. Our starting quarterback at the time gets hurt, never truly recovered, and the program took a huge nosedive
from there.
Yeah, I mean, it's not good.
Alabama will wreck your program if you're not careful.
Alabama is this reign of Alabama under Saban is the greatest college football program, set of teams, era that we've ever seen.
Yeah, hands
down. I still would probably say the 2001 Miami team was the most talented, overall most accomplished team.
Yeah.
And
I see you commented on that recently. Somebody
yeah.
put up
yeah.
it was the best Florida State team, and then of course the 08 Tebow and Percy team, and then that 01. And you were like,
01.
No contest.
100%.
And I'm not.
That's a legend team.
If you give me an opportunity to get Tebow, and he gets to pray and all of that good stuff, and he gets the huddle going. I can't bet against Tebow.
Garth Brooks has a hit song called "Unanswered Prayers." They would be playing that at old Joe Robbie Stadium as Tebow got sodomized before God.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
that team was sick, man. At that 08, shout out to the 08 game.
I mean, you're talking multiple Hall of Famers.
Yeah, but we're in college. We're in college, man. They're not a Hall of Famer.
That team coached themselves. They went to the athletic director when Butch Davis left, went in and told him, "Don't do anything. We got this. You could bring up the corpse of Larry Coker. He can be propped up on the sideline like Weekend at Bernie's, and we got this." And they had it.
A night before, we're just going to put a pound of cocaine in there in the locker room, and those guys wouldn't be.
You're in trouble then. They'll be putting people in the hospital. Your people.